In the tech world, everything is not as easy as it seems. It's not like a smartphone cannot get leaked or does not have any rumors at all, and everyone does know, and it's so different. So today, I got some specs from Tom's Guide, which is, well, a website where you can learn about all these specs, all these different tech products. And today, I'm going to be telling you some specs. Now, of course, I'll have this website of his in the link in the description below. You can subscribe to him, get these specs. Let's check it out. So apparently there's gonna be two models, the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra or Plus. We don't know yet. So the screen is going to be 6.42 inches on the Note 20 and 6.87 inches on the Note 20 Ultra or the Note 20 Plus. I mean, if you come to think about it, that's already huge, 6.4 inches. I know many people who think the older iPhones, the iPhone 6 or, those 6-inch phones are good enough. They're already big enough and they fit in their hand properly. Now, if you're a person who does not like big phones, you can skip on this. But there are some, things you might want to consider before making your decision. That is surprising is a 120 hertz display, which is OLED on both. What else is new? Well, the CPU or the processor is going to be a Snapdragon 865, and of course the Exynos version is going to be a 992 series. This again is for both of the devices. There's nothing uh, there's no difference in the processor and the refresh rate. Many other smartphones have had this chip, the flagship category, of course. These are reserved for, premium smartphones, the S20 Ultra, and, let's talk more about the specs. So the RAM, apparently gigs, which is fine. I mean, like, 8 gigs of RAM on a phone is enough. But if you buy the Note 20 Ultra or the Plus, you can get 12 gigs of RAM. Now, it's not as crazy as the 16 gigs on the S20 Ultra. I mean, I thought the Note 20 series or the Note series was supposed to be like the maxed out, crazy device category in Samsung. But apparently, the S20 Ultra is now the craziest in terms of RAM. Now the storage for the Note, I mean the Note 20, the normal one is going to be 128 gigs of storage. Fine. I mean, it's not a lot. It's not max, But how did Samsung, like, why did they split it into two? Shouldn't it be just the Note, like the Note, not just the Note 20, the Note 20 Ultra, or the Note 20 Plus? In my opinion, they should have just stuck with one name, the Note 20 Ultra, not the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra, not separate devices, just one killer, crazy spec phone, in my opinion, anyways. What do you guys think about it? Please let me know in the comments. So, the cameras, of course, Samsung announced the 108 megapixel camera on the S20 Ultra, which, in my opinion, was insane. Of course, the 100 times zoom, amazing. But on the S20, you get a 12 main megapixel camera, 64 megapixel telephoto, which, in my opinion, should actually be switched. Wouldn't you want a main 64 megapixel camera? But then again, when you take telephoto shots, you're kind of cropping in, so you want more megapixels. But you can literally just walk up to the place and take a picture. And I don't know, it's just me. A 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor. And I mean, guys, come on, ultra wide. If you don't have a ultra wide sensor on your camera, well, you should try one. You can go to the mall. Uh, COVID-19, so you might want to be careful. But otherwise, you can go to the mall, check out the ultra wide uh cameras, and it's pretty good. There are also, of course, some reviews on YouTube. You can check it out. But this ultra wide camera basically what you capture in front of you, you can get more of that. Then for the rear camera on the Note 20 Ultra or Plus consists of a 108 main megapixel, 13 megapixel telephoto, and 12 megapixel ultra wide. It also has laser focus sensor. So basically, you get, well, either gonna be crazy bokeh or it's just gonna be focus, like super detail. 108 megapixel, all right, it's of course super detail, but would you really use a 108 megapixel, the mode anyways, the 108 megapixel mode when you're taking your pictures? Because like when you send it on WhatsApp, the quality, the file compresses, it's not 108 megapixel. And also the storage on the Note 20 Ultra is either 256 or 512 GB, which is good because if we had a 128 gigabyte of storage and you have a 108 megapixel camera and you keep on using this mode, the 108 megapixel mode, well then your your storage will basically be over in a couple of months. So speaking of battery, we have the 4000 milliamp hour battery. Now he's saying that it's either going to be 4000 to 4300 milliamp hours on the Note 20, but on the Ultra or the Plus, it's going to be from 4500 to 5000 milliamp hours. Guess, guys, this is rumors, so we can't get everything correct. Uh, Both apparently are also going to be 5G. So if your country does not support 5G, well, then this is kind of your future proofing. 5G, does your country have it? First of all, let me know in the comments down below. And second of all, buying these 5G devices for now, if your country does not have them, is kind of like future proofing. Similar to buying an 8K TV. Uh, YouTube and Netflix, you can't really watch 8K TV, 8K content. But the day that the YouTube allows you to post 8K video, or Netflix allows you to post 8K video, well then, guess what? You're already ready to watch this content in full resolution. Now, of course, speaking of Samsung, this video is just going to be all about Samsung, but the wall is apparently coming back. Now, if you guys don't remember, exactly 1 year ago, the wall luxury was announced. 292-inch TV, which is insane. Of course, 292-inch TV. If you can fit that in your room, well, then you might as well just buy the Note 20 uh, Ultra or Plus with the highest RAM and storage and everything, because like you have that much money. It's 292 inches and it's 8K. And the people who bought that can't watch 8K content. What they can watch is 4K content for the moment. And when 8K, when all these YouTube and Netflix allow you to post 8K, the guy who bought the wall luxury can watch it. Isn't that amazing? 8K content on a 292-inch TV. Alright guys, that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching. And hey, if you want to watch more of these tech related videos, click on this video or on this video. And don't forget to keep watching and subscribe to my channel.